cylinders early in a game.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama! Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
Yeah, and those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you can tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. A quick pass to the left. Breaks into the open. Wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Finds his man. It's Branch. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. This is when the pressure, feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks the tackle. Got room at the 35. Out of bounds at the 33, but not before the big pickup for the ground game. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Let's talk about Alabama. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown Tide. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the return there. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed him for the defensive holding penalty. Looking downfield on first down. He's going for it all. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. First and 10. They go to the ground. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25.
Impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Now on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Stockton. Throws for the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Georgia!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. It's first and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Bernard. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Here comes the offense on second down. He's going to let it go. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Bama. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Turning it on! At the 20. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, that's the way you execute our offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And he added the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Hale. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. All kinds of time before he fires right. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. First and 10 from their own 49. That's caught. It's Miller. striking distance at the 37.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent.